Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. Come to help the Muslims see for themselves and decide. And I wanted to help the Muslim Brotherhood, but watching, sorry, laughing, cracking up here. These are who? So one video here tells us to judge for ourselves, find out the history, exposing the Muslim Brotherhood from Faris al-Hamadi channel on YouTube. Judge for yourself. Like I tell you here, meaning decide for yourselves, right? After watching my live streams, and you can go through it, do your research, then privately reflect in singly or in groups. The Quran ayat says. So whether Prophet Muhammad, on Prophet Muhammad or what? I keep forgetting. Anyways, I'm not. Should I? No. For now, where was I? In my previous live stream, and then something started, so I had to go end the live stream. I was here on this reason, right? So reason and terrorism in Islam, showing Surah Hasharites where Allah is a terrorist, right? Here Surah Hasharite 2. And then so I feel that I found out through my research on Islam that it has both sides, reasoning and terrorism. And so Islam has both sides. Reason in Islam has its own thing, and terrorism in Islam has its own place. So this is my finding through the Quran ayats and all. Although the Shia 12 verse, the mainstream Muslim Sunnis, even Salafis, some would not agree to this, but this is what I found. But the Muslim Brotherhood would not even agree to this because they don't use reason, you see. And who said Amjad Taha? No. Jassim his name is here. Sorry, I didn't keep, I'm so absent-minded. I apologize. Right, so on Goldie Ghamari's channel, Genocide in Sudan, what is, and then Amjad Taha, so like you can watch this. I'm not eloquent and deteriorating. My health is deteriorating. All this mind and body, physically and mentally and emotionally in every way, I'm deteriorating. So my last, maybe before, I don't know what will happen to me. Maybe I'll get healing, I'll get well, I'll get healed, maybe not. But for now, I can see myself deteriorating. So please bear with me if you can on this. So please watch Genocide in Sudan. So a very good question. We all who are humanitarian and care for human beings. Goldie Ghamari asked Jassim, right? What is the solution then to this conflict so that we can stop innocent people, civilians being murdered, and women being raped, and children also? I read somewhere in Sudan being murdered. What is the solution? There's no solution. Because these people in Sudan also, they're like the Muslim Brotherhood. They don't listen to reason. Another thing is what Amjad Taha got, both of them, Jassim and Goldie, also three of them, that whoever I speak about who is for humanity, even a Muslim, I hope they're safe and protected from this Muslim Brotherhood and these extremists, Islamists. So Amjad Taha says, these are they're criminals, these Islamic extremists, as they call themselves, right? So they've taken a part of Islam, which is all about terrorism, but even the Quran at times doesn't say, although I'm against it, I'm against the Sharia, against all this Shia Islam, against Sunni Islam, all kind of Islam. It's a false religion. I found that out right through my research and was has have been showing you here. But like these, there are Muslims who are peaceful and who believe in the reason, like the Quran ayats are there for reason. On one hand, this. So Amjad Taha has said in this Amjad Taha's own um, channel on YouTube, great man, how to deal with these people. We have to eliminate them, not just contain them, these terrorists. They are criminals, rapists. You know, like we in Shia Islam, every sect of Islam, like they have their criminals and all this. And so these criminals have gotten together and become extremists. That like they're using Islam for terrorism, spreading terror, fear, and all this sorrow, grief, humanitarian crisis, crises, all this genocide, uh, Muslim Brotherhood, and the likes of them. Also, a extraordinary another Emirati, Dr. Ali Al Noaimi on JNS TV, UAE official, His Excellency Dr. Ali Al Noaimi has what UAE stands for and all this. It is a so you've got to watch this. I have no words for it. I would have thrown up. You know, it's too much for me, too overwhelming. Although it's so. I'm so happy, joyful, like relieved. Well, I mean, I have no words. So that really, because I've been in trauma, and to have good people, great people, or so freedom of religion is what UAE stands for also now, and all. So much here, His Excellency Dr. Ali Al Noemi has. Told us about the UAE, what it stands for: peace and progressive and integration. And they welcomed the Israelis, Jews themselves, not because of the president or political reasons, but just out of humanity and integration, having this unity and peace and love and fraternity, all that. So you can watch this video. Then we have a PK from PK. I wonder if I would like to talk about this because it should make no difference now. What a Pakistani has said against, like, at first I was like, what is he saying? What is this chap, Pakistani man saying? Gentlemen, what are you saying? Uh, Anyways, is it here? I'll throw. And this is another way, like another reason for me to throw up good, happy news. Oh, here it is. Mohammed bin Zayed, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, the President of UAE, untold story of Middle East most powerful ruler, architect of chaos. Tariqa, it's I think Pakistani channel. Oh, and my previous live streams are. So, and Goldie Amari was saying in this that people are using these Sudanese these extremist terrorists are using like AI, Al Jazeera, other God knows AI to show AI in videos that they're killing these innocent people, whereas those are AI uh, made. So this is me. Oh my sorry, yeah. Okay. What else is there? Anything else I'm forgetting? We're done. Debate, verse 20. Arab Zionist jocks EU Parliament, the lies Muslims teach about Islam. Then we have here now reason first in Islam, then terrorism, I think. But you see here, so the Khawarij, yeah, this is interesting. Like you can do your own research. Back to here. Let me finish. Exposing the Muslim Brotherhood, modern day Khawarij, Faris al Hamadi channel. So you can judge for yourself who are these Khawarij. Um, they're like rebels, and they, split from Imam Ali. All this. Anyways, uh, so having a terrorism side to Islam and ayats there, I showed you one ayat. There are many others of this terrorism and killing and massacre. Surah 33 ayat 68. And when you've completely fought on earth, then he's taken captives. Allah tells Prophet Muhammad that ayat also. This. And Surah Muhammad ayat, like the way I looked at it, there's a lot of negativity in this religion. I just cannot take it anymore. So after doing Dr. Khalil Andani's this on what I got, thank you, Dr. Khalil Andani, it helped me because it helped me. The sooner I, move away from all these, from Islam in every way, the better. So it really helped me that even the Hazir Imam cannot help in this, neither can the Ismailis. It's a false religion. No, 100%, like more than 100%, let's say, right? So, but I love the Ismailis. I love all you Muslims. Yes, and but the Ismailis haven't been any crimes, like criminals or rape or this and that. In our Shia 12 earth, because our Imam is in there and we're not organized, even though we have marjas and all. Marjas like in Iraq, so one marja we believe in Iraq or Iran or somewhere, somewhere else. It doesn't help to, like how the Ismailis Imams have kept, how the Imam has kept his Jamaat and his Murids, and so no rape and nothing, no harming. Fasting is all year round, and so you can't hurt anyone during, it's like Hajj. This is how they live, the Ismailis, the entire year, days, lives, not harming anyone. This is how their Imam has wanted. But their Imam has been very positively deluded about Islam. Sorry to put it this way. Reason in Quran. So you see, now the reason in Quran, AI overview, just summarizing, the Quran emphasizes and encourages the use of reason, urging believers to use their intellect to understand its message and the world around them. It presents faith as something that can and should be based on reason. Thank you, Ganesh Bardwaj 9657. Welcome again to my channel. Much appreciate your time and attention here and your thumbs up and another. The bouquet is okay. Is that a bouquet of roses? Sorry, not too good with emojis, but I do use emojis a lot, like the rose one and all this. So thank you so much. Really appreciate your encouragement, support, and help here, and those helping me and supporting me and encouraging me here. Um, really grateful to you all here. Really grateful to you all, wherever you are. And even afterwards, if you're going to come and watch this, I'm really grateful. Understand its message. And so I've read this in my previous live stream. Oh, don't know why I feel like crying. I don't want to cry, I get a headache. It's, for your support and things are coming up from you, brave, courageous human beings. great human beings coming up on in UAE now. It's too much for me. It's too overwhelming. I could throw up. Okay, so now, what was the ayat? Surah Araf. You see, Allah also appeals to understanding hearts, right? So radical Islam versus moderate Islam on the point on terrorism, violence versus reason, gentleness, tolerance in Islam. So there are ayats that tell us to be tolerant, and Surah Fussilat ayats, the best way to deal with evil is with good, all this. But still, like, there's terrorism and violence. We can't deny that in the Quran. And the taking, the violence against disbelievers until they believe, or fight them, and until they believe, or else finish them. Muslim Brotherhood extremists and the likes are criminals, rapists, ruthless killers without mercy, and terrorists. For them, these Quran ayats should be used, right? But they won't listen. For the reason for them, oh sorry, the terrorism on terrorism, violence against disbelievers, against Ahl Kitab. Allah says He will punish them with by obliterating the faces, and then on the other hand, there's a contradiction too. But obliterating faces if they don't believe, and then on the other hand, you know how much we took pride in Islam. We were naive. Sorry, taking that Quran ayat, which is in Ayatul Kursi, a part of Ayatul Kursi, there is no compulsion in religion. Truth stands out clear from error, right? So then I found that ayat where even to the Ahl Kitab, people of the book, Allah says, if you don't believe in what has come down now, I will obliterate your faces. And I used to take pride in like that Quran ayat too, where we thought, oh, the Jews, Christians, Sabians, all are safe, right? But we misinterpreted, even the Shias, as a Shia misinterpreted. Surah 2, ayat 62, and there's another similar ayat in another surah in the Quran. So, all this. And so for them, these Quran ayats should be used. Which ones? Surah 63, ayat 3. That is because they believed and then they disbelieved. So their hearts were sealed over and they do not understand, but they're still using Islam. Maybe these ayats should be used for them. You see, because Amjad Taha, the Emirati brother, said that they are, these extremists, not only the Muslim Brotherhood, but the Houthis in Yemen who attacked, and the UAE stopped immediately, took action. They So there's zero tolerance for these terrorists. And these terrorists, like the Muslim Brotherhood and the likes, are criminals, rapists, ruthless killers, plunderers, without mercy killers, and unliveners, and terrorists. So I think they come from, that's because they believed and then they disbelieved, so their hearts were sealed over and they do not understand. You see, these ISUs, they don't understand. But the moderate, now for the moderate Muslims, I'll come later, right? Now for now, these Quran ayats for the extremists. Then Surah 7, ayat 179, Allah says, and we had certainly created for hell many of the jinn and mankind. Like Allah has created, can you believe this? For hell. He's created for hell. He's created these jinn and mankind for hell. They have no free will. They'll be going to hell. They have hearts with which they do not understand. So, right? So they don't understand. So these extremists come in this category also. But your Allah has created them now, moderate Muslims. What can we do? They have hearts with which they don't understand. I think Jasim was saying you can't reason with these people, these extremists, these terrorist, Islamic terrorist, radical Muslims. You can't reason with them. They have hearts with which they do not understand. It is skipping all this, and they're worse than the livestock. And they are more astray than those like lives. Rather, they are more astray than the livestock. Allah said, it is livestock harmless, cows and goats and what? Not a lion. It is they who are the heedless. This is this Allah is a terrorist himself, though, right? Surah Hashar ayat 2, I showed you, and other. Now we come to, if the Muslim brother, these extremists would just see the Quran ayats that they're ignoring, that the moderate Muslims take, right? But they can't see the other terrorism of Allah in Islam, in the Quran. So I in the previous live stream, we went to Moses, who Allah told Moses to go to Pharaoh, and speak to him gently. I showed you that. Now here, what has your Allah done? Told Abraham, look what his father said. His father, Azar, an idol worshipper, told Abraham, have you no desire for my gods, O Abraham? This is Surah Maryam ayat. This is not Al-Araf. Let me just, oh God, I won't be able to make a short video of, no, Al-Araf. No, it's still on Al-Araf here, it says. So I'll just cover it up. Surah 19, ayat 46. His father said, have you no desire for my gods, O Abraham? If you do not desist, I will surely stone you, so avoid me a prolonged time. Right? So, okay, he won't stone Abraham to death, but he'll just stone. Because Abraham is not going. He's like Nuh in Surah Nuh. Like, I've been calling them, Allah, been calling them, but they don't come to the one God. And they're saying, hold on to your idols. Nasar and this. Okay, Surah Nuh, Nuh ayats, not Nur. Noah, English way, spelled, or Nuh, Nuh, Arabic way spelled. Then Abraham said, peace, i.e., safety, will be upon you. I will ask forgiveness. Peace will be upon you. So Allah has made an exception for Abraham's father. Let's just take him as Abraham's father. Some Shias say, 12 Shias, that Abraham's father was one God worshipper and whatever, So, but Azar was his uncle. Okay. But let's just take him as the Quran ayats, as Allah puts it in the Quran ayat, that Azar, his father, even the name is given in another ayat, his father's name, Abraham's father's name. So just take him as father of Abraham, right? He said, be peace, peace be on you, alayka, salamun alayka. I will ask forgiveness for you. Here, sheepish. Allah goes really gentle. Why? Right? But he does. So why can't the Muslim brother, the extremists and all this see this? Houthis, we wanted peace in Yemen, and wild Imam Zaid will come and help them. This is what they've done. And they even attacked UAE, January 17, 20. I can't remember the year, Taha, Amjad Taha. has mentioned in that video I just showed you. Abraham said, "Peace will be upon you. I will ask forgiveness for you of my Lord. Indeed, he is ever gracious to me." So thank God I couldn't take this, and I and then the something went on in the background. So okay, I'll leave. Come back on this. Now look at this. Exception. God makes an exception for Abraham's father Azar. And I will leave you and those you invoke other than Allah and will invoke my Lord. I expect that I will not be in invocation to my Lord unhappy. Right? What else is there? So, here Allah doesn't say that an exception was made for Azar's father. That, where does it say? Exception made. Oh, sorry, not Azar's father, Abraham's father. Absent minded. Rana. I think Surah Mumtahana. Yes. However, it specifically makes an exception for a statement to his father, "I will surely ask forgiveness for you." Only him, an idol worshipper, God will forgive, and only for him could Abraham pray, right? Being an for the idol worshipper, one only, no other, for no other. So how unjust is this, Allah, right? Why only Abraham's father? Why? And not the other idol worshippers? That such an exception is like, made for only one idol worshipper. Look, so Islam, so I'm showing the peaceful, nice ayats, right? Where there's peace, where even, so here we have again Surah Araf ayats where what indeed for him is nearness to. Oh no, this was, sorry, this Saad. Surah Taha. Allah tells Moses, "Go both of you, Musa and Harun, to Pharaoh, for he has transgressed. He's transgressed all bounds, all bounds. And speak to him with gentle speech, that perhaps he may be reminded or fear, whoever, meaning Allah, or fear who? The punishment of Allah, right? So I think the Muslim Brotherhood or such extremists don't want to go door to door, don't want to use reason, don't want to say, okay, we'll go door to door, first explain, and when they don't listen, then. So thank God we have these live streams now and social media. you know, okay, we'll give our reason and then we'll see. But what reason are you going to give, really? Right? But if you use reason, I'm sure even those Muslims, moderate Muslims who use reason, they will leave Islam if they examine the ayahs the way Quran ayahs the way I have and use reason or find errors and this contradictions, right? Unbiased, like scientists, neutral. Do your research honestly. Even if truth be against yourself, say it. Against my mother, my father, your mother, poor, the rich. Quran ayat. Excuse me. So this, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about this. To speak to him gently, perhaps he may take heed or fear. Think about it. any new anything that I'm missing out on, please let me know. If you're sorry, I can't give prior notice, but anyone who feedback on this, would the Muslim Brotherhood extremists, Houthis, listen for peace, for God's sakes? And first, you should choose humanity. Oh, if you were, oh, but oh, if you were Shia. Which Shia? Saklan Heather comes like this. Muhammad Yusuf, sorry, Muhammad Jafar Muhammad comes like that. Taimur comes like, whatever way. So Imam Ali's letter to Malik Ashtar. Hmm. Imam, first, humanity. I mean, Houthis, do Houthis, of course, Houthis believe Malik Ashtar. Be it known to you, O Malik, I'm sending you as a governor to a country which in the past has experienced both just and unjust rule. Men will scrutinize your actions with a searching eye, even as you used to scrutinize the actions of those before you and speak of you even as you did speak of them. The fact is that the public speak well of only those who do good. It is they who furnish the proof of your actions. Hence, the richest treasure that you may covet would be the treasure of good deeds. Keep your desires under control and deny yourself that which you have been prohibited from, for by such abstinence alone you will be able to distinguish between what is good to them and what is not. As if but we have our criminals, right, and all this, rapists and molesters, thieves, you name it. Develop in your heart the feeling of love for your people, and let it be the source of kindliness. Imam Ali, yes, yes. This is not Islam. But for us, this was Islam, right? Shias? Oh, develop in your heart the feeling of love for your people. Yes, because now they're Muslims, believers. They've been forced. Otherwise, fight them, those, Ahl Kitab, right? Do not behave with much like, oh, so barbarian, and do not appropriate to yourself that which does not belong to, oh, which belongs to them, does not belong to you. Remember that the citizens of the state are of two categories. Imam Ali was in the forefront fighting in the war, huh? Killed Malik. No, no, sorry. Well, what's his name? Amar Abdwood. Amar Abdwood said, I don't want to kill you. I don't want to fight you. Your father and I, and this and that. And see how the now, where has this letter come from? She asks. They are either your brethren in religion or your brethren in kind. In kind meaning humankind? Oh, in humanity, Imam Ali saying. Ah, they are your, and they're giving you jizya. And they're exempt from war, fighting, exempt from army, and fighting, yeah, exempt from the military service. They are subject to infirmities and liable to commit mistakes. Some indeed do commit mistakes, yes. But forgive them even as you would like God. Forgiveness is in Islam. Well, I didn't know that, Imam Ali. Yeah, now that I've read the Quran. So I was, but it's tempting, right? I just wanted to read out this. Yeah. They are your brethren in religion or your brethren in kind. And some Shia is going to, with due respect, yeah, going to say that these extremists are Khawarij. Find out for yourselves. Why did they become Khawarij? Why did these Kharijites are who? They split from Imam Ali, right? Kharijites. Who are the Kharij? Kharijites, sorry. The Kharijites are a sect of Islam that emerged in the 7th century during the first fitna, first Islamic civil war. They were as if they were, oh, Prophet Muhammad and this Allah made even Abu Bakr, Umar, all of them, like, go and do wars and kill people because Surah 9, Ayat 5, if they don't give zakat, uh, on that. And what. You're telling me, you're going to tell me only the Kharijites are these the Muslim Brotherhood? Or the Houthis? Or the Hezbollah? Sorry. So they were originally supporters of the fourth caliph, our Imam Ali, Shias, but split from him after he agreed to arbitration to settle his conflict with Muawiyah. Oh, Imam Ali settle his conflict with Muawiyah. What should happen to this Muawiyah? According to Surah 33, ayat 60 and 61, Imam Ali, according to the Shia tafsir also, Imam Ali afterwards, but it has not been, history has not furnished. Oh God, why not? Prophet Muhammad doing this. But Imam Ali did it, and Imam Mahdi will do it. 12 Shia tafsir on this ayat, Surah 33 at this. 62? Wow. What have you made us believe? So, if not to this Muslim brother, I mean, who is calling me? Excuse me, I just have to take this. Sorry, yeah, they put the phone down. Oh, God, I had a phone call. I apologize for this. So, uh, here we have, so this Muslim brother, father, exposing the Muslim Brotherhood. Faris al-Hamadi, right? So they come from, they're the Kharijites. Oh my God. This Quran, Allah, Allah has, you see what He has done? He has made terrorists. I know the mainstream Muslims, majority of Muslims, Shias also will not, of course, the Shias, the Ismailis will not agree to me. So now look at this. The way I'm showing you, maybe you'll think I'm misinterpreting the Quran as. No, but I'm seeing it the way it should be seen, not the way they changed it. You see, like, let's even take the Malik Ashtar, the letter of Imam Ali to Malik Ashtar. And I will show you there your own first coming here. No. Let me remember where did this surah, but multilingual Quran. Where's that? The terrorizer, the terrorist after with Prophet Muhammad is who? The head is Prophet Muhammad. The head is Allah. and then Prophet Muhammad, and then Imam Ali, right? This has changed. Where's multilingual Quran? Oh, what's happened to this now? You are afraid? Oh, 33. It's changed. New Year is coming. That's why it's changed. Okay, leave the Arabic, leave pictures, Shakir, Puya. And from, okay, sure. You're evil. I think it's here. Sorry, I have to say, blood relations are nearer. Battle of Khandak, Surah Al-Azab takes its name from Khandak, Medina, Yaman, stone. Sorry, excuse me. When Ali and Amr stood face to face, Amr said to Ali, "By God, I do not like to put you to death because your father was my friend." Who said? Who said? Amr said to Ali. Not Ali saying to Amr, "By God, I do not like to put you to death because your father was my friend and I enjoyed." So now Ali has learned from Amr these things, and now he puts it to Malik Ashtar. He gives it to Malik Ashtar. You see, he's learned these things from polytheists and Jews, or even the Greeks of his time. But moreover, the close ones here. Amr was a friend of Abu Talib, Imam Ali's father, right? By God, I do not like to. Amr said to Ali. You see this? Who said to Ali? Amr. I can't highlight it, but like this I can. Here. Amr said to Ali. What did he say? By God, I do not like to put you to death because your father was my friend. Abu Talib was my friend, and I enjoyed many a feast at his dinner table. My goodness, who has done this to Ali? Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. Ali replied, there could be no friendship between belief and disbelief now. Meaning now. Now. Who's talking about the Khawarij? Huh? Please, sir, father, I mean, with due respect, oh my God. By God, I do not like to put you to death. Sorry, I have no patience. So I'll be moaning, groaning, and all this, screaming and shouting, raising my voice. Passionate. Your father was my friend, and I makes my heart cry. And I enjoyed many a feast at his dinner table. How have we been deceived? Now, Ali, please, brothers, have pity on yourselves, on your wives, on your daughters. Mutta, child marriage, if interpreted, or if Khomeini was your marja, or another, the thawing of the babies, infant, have Khawarijites? No. Judge, see, now I don't want to even tell you to judge for yourself. By God, I do not like to put you to death because your father was my friend. Amr said to Ali, and I enjoyed many a feast at his dinner. Allah, now Ali kills Amr. For what? Disbelief and disbelief on this. There could be no friendship, but Ali replied, there could be no friendship between belief and disbelief. So, by Allah, I am here to kill you. Amr was described by the Holy Prophet as a personification of infidelity, hyped up. Ali, so now Prophet Muhammad has, brainwashed Ali since childhood. Yeah, he wouldn't even go to his father and Fatima bint his mother. He's staying with the Holy Prophet, who's feeding him, who's taking care of him, and all this. Brainwashed. Forget the Kharijite splitting. So this is what they are taking. These Muslim brotherhoods, like and their likes, Houthis and their likes, Hezbollah and their likes. Tamur Shia and his likes. Personification of infidelity. Infidelity. Nevertheless, even such a person had a moral sense to give respect and have consideration for the son of the man who treated him well. But the so called followers of the Holy Prophet, who not only guided them to the what? Ali didn't have any respect for him. What, excuse me, hello? And who, excuse me, uh, Booyah commentary. Oh, there's no Ali anymore. Ali. Oh, this website has changed its format now. It's cognitive dissonance. Amr was described by the Holy Prophet, yeah, as the personification of infidelity. Nevertheless, even such a person had a moral sense. He did. He had a moral sense. Give respect. He gave respect and have and had consideration for the son of the man who treated him well. Son Ali of the man Abu Talib who treated him well. And so both of them treated each other and had feasted and enjoyed. But did Ali have any? And even such a person had a moral sense to give respect to Ali, the son of a man who was his friend. Do you get it, Shias? What are you saying? Who are you blaming here? Who are you blaming? See, look at your hypocrisy. Look at your hypocrisy. Who are you blaming here, 12 Shias? I mean, like, or look at your logic, or what? Who are you blaming here? You should be blaming Prophet Muhammad first and then Ali for killing and brainwashing him, and Allah to kill the son of a man who said, I do not like to put you to death, meaning I don't want to fight you because your father, Abu Talib, was my friend. Friendship. There was friendship before between a Jew and a polytheist, right? Abu Talib, but now that, this Shia saying, anyways, whatever. Even if he was a worshipper of Abraham, oh, sorry, Abraham's God, one God, right? Abu Talib feasting with his friend Amr, a polytheist. Oh, Amr is not Jewish. He's a polytheist. Also, look what happened. But who are So you're saying Amr was described by the Holy Prophet, I feel like throwing sick, as the personification of infidelity. Mhm. Nevertheless, even such a person had a moral sense, like Amr had a moral sense. Even such a person, described by the Holy Prophet as the personification of infidelity, had a moral sense to give respect. Didn't want to fight Ali. Now go and blame the Khawarij. But the so called followers of the Holy Prophet, who do not only guided followers, so called consideration for the son of the man who treated him well, but the so called followers of the Holy Prophet, who not only guided the Allah, why did he kill Amar? Now I could start crying here. So please excuse my tone and all this, because I go to the extremes. Either I will start crying here, or then I talk like this. Oh my God. And then what the followers of the Holy Prophet have done, from the darkness, ignorant depths of their to the light of civilization, who they were led by the Holy Prophet, harassed, persecuted, and killed his children in Karbala and after Karbala. Am I being emotional, dear? Is your heart hurting? It sounds quite true. It. So I can't trust in my heart anymore. It's conditioning. It's conditioning. The moment Shia's here, Karbala. Even I, as a it's conditioning. Ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. You see? Fully the conditioning hasn't gone. Jiddu Krishnamurti is right. Should go back to her. So, oh God, it's very difficult. And son, and oh my God. See, now, Ali has been brainwashed by the Holy Prophet who said, it is a struggle. Yani, Islam is a struggle between faith and infidelity. The embodiment of faith shall crush the entirety of infidelity. Where do these Muslim brothers come from? Now you decide, you decide, you decide. From the Khwarijites, or from a Holy Prophet? Hmm? So on one hand, this, you see, it is a Holy Prophet said, it is a struggle between faith and infidelity. It meaning Islam. You're supposed to all the time struggle against infidels, infidelity in yourselves and others. All the time struggle. Keep struggling. The embody. What can bring you? Oh, love. A Sayyid was, of course, he loves his great. It is easy for a Sayyid, Shia, or a Sayyid Sunni to love Imam Hassan because they come from. Even the Sunni, Zaidi Sayyids, there are. Love is the thing, you see, the heart. Then it makes it easy for you to follow the principles of Islam. And then you don't read this, you just read this letter. Oh, Malik, Imam Ali, what a letter. Should go in the halls of his studios. Human rights and for governors, politicians to read till the present moment. Send it to all the politicians, presidents, and all. governors. Some indeed do commit mistakes, but forgive them, even as you would like God to forgive you. Bear in mind that you are placed over them, even as I am placed over you. Placed over you, like God has done it. And God even made Pharaoh the Imam and these ones who take you to hell. And that's what he wants, actually. He's made some of them, right? Some of you, he's made for this hell. Some of you, jinns, he's created. And we have certainly created, or whatever it is, made for hell, many of the jinn and mankind. Sahih International. They have hearts by which now Allah is blaming them for that they don't have hearts. Right? Of course, the Muslim extremists are not going to take the Quran, that moreover the criminals. Moreover, they would like to rape also, God knows what, murder, plunder, the robbers, thieves, steal, all this. And Quran is helping them. See, majority Muslims. See, Shias, how Imam Ali was brainwashed to kill, to murder, to kill his father's friend who didn't want to kill him or fight him. It is they who are heedless. Now read this ayat, Surah 7, ayat 179. No, read the whole thing. And we have certainly created for hell many of the jinn and mankind. They have hearts. Now look, this Allah, you realize what this is, or you not realize, right? Realize or not to realize? Allah has made, not create, 7, 179. Surah 7, look, come, use reason, please. Let me not have cognitive dissonance that I repeat myself all the time here. And we have certainly created. Yusuf Ali says, many are the jinns and men we have made for hell. Allah has made them for hell. That's true, right? Like, that's like Allah. Hello. That's why I say Muslims, don't waste your time being Muslims and in this religion and leave. But okay, if you want to stay, you can stay. Certainly, we have created forever. I would give you the best advice is to leave. We have created. Certainly, we have the Haran. Okay, I searched this word, right? What does it? Copy it. This doesn't even make. We have what? We have prepared. No, it didn't come. Copy. Let's search for it. Maybe I have searched for it. Is it here? Oh, this is on they do not understand. Word, Quran, meaning in the Quran. Generated, multiplied, to produce. Maybe actually he has produced. He produced it. Sometimes it's multiplied. So produced and multiplied. Like not only did he produce it, but it's been multiplied. Or some say here, so for Surah 179, he has produced these from God knows where, jinn and men for hell, produced them. He has not created them, he has produced them. Allah has produced them, not a mother and father producing, a mother producing a baby. No, no, Allah produced them, right? And we have certainly produced for hell many of the jinn and mankind. Oh my goodness, I need chai. Chai. Oh my God. More tea. You see? Okay. But oh my God, this is so. I, like I've done this many times previously. This is so shocking. Where was I now? So, dear Muslims, so you wanted to use reason, right? And say Islam is about peace. These are the Kharijites, Kharij, right? Show them this ayat if you can reach them, please. Tell them, see what Allah has said about the idol. Abraham's father, especially. Abraham's father threatens Abraham that I will stone you. So avoid me for a long time, right? And he's an idol worshipper. God makes an exception for him, even when he's threatened Abraham, his son, that I will stone you if you don't stop this. Abraham said, peace will be upon you. Wow, what an answer of a Muslim. Ummah is a nation. Hanif, upright, and all that. Prophet Muhammad has followed his religion, Abraham's religion. And he's Abraham. Okay, he's a Shia of Nu. But he's a nation, one man, whole nation. Allah has called him in the Quran. Abraham has said, peace will be upon you. I will ask forgiveness for you of my Lord. Indeed, he is ever gracious to me. Yet then what does he say? He threatens him. And I will leave you and those you invoke other than Allah, and will invoke my Lord, meaning I will invoke my Lord. I expect that I will not be in invocation to my Lord unhappy. Yeah. So when he left them, those they worshipped other than Allah, we gave him Isaac, Jacob, and each we made a prophet. And then did Allah destroy Azar, his father? No. And we gave them of our mercy. And so Allah goes on to like what now Allah gave to Abraham. But previously, the ayat before this, Abraham tells his father, "Oh my father, I fear lest a penalty afflict you from Allah. Azab, azaban, right? Most gracious, so that you become to Satan a friend. He's already Satan's friend, isn't he? He's an idol worshipper. Oh my father, serve not Satan, for Satan is a rebel against the most gracious, right? So you become a friend, you become a companion to Satan. He's already serving Satan and has become a companion. He should have already become a companion to Satan, Abraham's father. And that Abraham is warning his father, I fear there will touch a punishment from the most merciful. But no punishment was came from the most gracious, right? On Abraham, his father, Abraham's father. You see, extremists. You see this? Muslims. I mean, moderate Muslims. I'm not giving this to the moderate Muslims. I'm giving this to the moderate Muslims to give it to the extremists, conveying it to you. So please appeal that you give this. If you want to remain and say, yes, Islam is reason first, and so kind. So look how nice it's, right? But fair reason? Okay, but just like give it to your extremists. They're not your extremists. They're criminals, rapists, this, that. They're not even Muslims. Why are they calling themselves Muslims, right? Oh, no, no. We have like criminals. Like Saklan Haider, Taimur here, you could see coming. Shia criminals. Radicalized. Muhammad, Jafar Muhammad. Acha, no punishment for his father. Most gracious did not punish his father. Oh, he's turned around here. He's turned his rules around. Why? For his father exception. Idol worshipper who worships Satan. I will pray for you. This is how they hide. He's not worshiping Satan, but they want to make it seem to you that he's worshiping Satan. And so Abraham knows that no punishment will come. What a deceptive person Abraham is, right? Where did the punishment come? Exception has been made. No punishment. I will pray. What is this going on here? I don't like how would you put it? Anyone eloquent, please help me. I feel kind of feverish now. His father said, have you no desire for my gods, O Abraham? If you do not desist, I will surely stone you. So Abraham's father is sure about that he's not worshipping Satan. He's worshipping a God who has told him that you can worship idols. He's not afraid. He's not like your Islamist extremists who are not afraid to terrorize people, this and that. And this is your terror. What a terrible God this is, right? This is your terrorizing God here. Also, not only in Surah Ashura 2, Surah Ahzab ayat 60 to 61, because this is the way of Allah with the previous prophets also. If the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease, and those who spread rumors in Al Madinah, Al Madinah could be a city, and okay, maybe that's particular city now, where he took refuge in and took over. Prophet Muhammad, do not cease, we will surely incite you against them. Who is the inciter against these poor hypocrites and those in whose hearts is disease? So I showed you that these rumor mongers also are not really false rumor mongers. They're like saying he's killing us, this. He's come and he's a false prophet. Like I proved to you from Surah Terrorism and other ayats. Please help us in Medina. So like this, they were spreading the news against him and true news that he's a false prophet. He's going to take Safiya bint Huway he took, and Rehana he took, and Jawaria bint Harith he took, and all this, and gave some to the Sahabas, just falling to without consent. Right? So this religion, okay, can you tolerate this religion? Human rights, women's rights violated. Can you tolerate this, Allah? And some have put it on Khawarij now, the sir, a religious scholar or who. Oh my God, Muslim, senior man, with due respect, yeah, but because I'm, either I sit and cry and moan and groan or be in a shock or talk like this, right? Because I can't take it anymore. Now tell me, but you, please, Muslim Brotherhood, see, Sakla and Heather and all this is what I reached a conclusion that they are rapists. They are murderers, they are killers, they are. Oh, my neighbor in Karachi was kidnapped. He told me when my mother passed away, he's my younger brother's friend, and he calls me sister. And he's a Shia too, but they say, no, no, we don't call ourselves Sayyid, although last name is of a Sayyid. Uh, he got kidnapped, and there were a group of young men who kidnapped him, or men, right? And from this group, two were Shias, his own Shia religion. And I'm a Shia too. I mean, I was a Shia at that time. My mother had just passed away. So we were talking and he was giving us company and, consoling and condolences he had come. So he told me about his kidnapping thing that we had known and waiting for, praying that he would come back, be released. Two of the Shias were kidnappers and they went, so Muharram came and they've still got him there, tied or something. And, but treating him, okay, in some place, remote place in Karachi or outside of Karachi. And so these two Shia said, we have to go to Imam Hussein's majlis, or they'll be crying for Ali Akbar. And some mother, Laila, Ali Akbar's mother's name was Laila, or Bibi Zainab, his aunt. And his mother here was calling my mother, when will my son come? Can you please take the fall out? So when my mother said, either in 3 days, 6 days, 6 months, oh my God, or like 6 weeks, right? He came back in 6 months or 6 weeks, like that. They kept him. Six, like, 6 days. So, yes. So you see, we have these criminals in Shia, and they go for the majlis also. And this one was a Shia himself with the Sayyid name, right? So, what was the point? If the hypocrites, point is that people like, oh, they don't learn. They have to be forced, these criminals. This Jafar Muhammad type who comes and commented and came then on one of my live streams, they won't listen to reason, even Shias. They won't listen to anything. The Sakla and Heather, this Tamur. Tamur said, and used Sheikh Hamdan's name. Now you come, Tamur. Using Sheikh Hamdan's name. Who can stop them? Oh, that, yes. If what is drunk or something, Taimur drinks alcohol because there are Shias also drink alcohol. Although we know very well that it is haram in Islam for us, 12 Shias. Definitely haram. From Quran ayat explained as 2 years because they were drinking, and then how God took him, like, first, don't go to prayer when you're drunk. 2 years like this, and then the final ayat came in Surah 7, ayat 33. Sin is haram, and that it has sin. Abira, alcohol. Gambling is also haram. Some do it, some Shias. I've known, right? Who would stop them? Who can stop them? So these extremists that we have, and they are criminals. They're using their religion, and you good Muslims, moderate, but you really don't know your religion. You don't know your religion. So, but you can give this ayat. Abraham one, father, and you know the one that where they shall be cursed from all around. Not this one. For you, this one, moderate Muslims, they shall be cursed from all around, and they shall be ruthlessly killed wherever they are found, seized, wherever. There, okay, Surah Hashal, you say, oh, they gathered. So tell these extremists, but they're not going to stop. Of course not. But although the Quran has extremism, has terrorism, and wouldn't leave a disbeliever alive, if you read the Quran ayats properly, not like the Imams give you and how mild they make it, or like what Imam Ali has written in his letter here to Malik Ashtar. He's completely deviated from Islam. See this. Some indeed do commit mistakes. I'm placed over you. Where has he learned this from? And you will be judged. Ah, even as I'm placed over you, and then there's a God even above, any fear of God or not. This God is not true, Imam Ali. But the one you're speaking about, which God is this? This is not the Allah in the Quran. Do not set yourselves against self against God, for neither do you possess the strength to shield. How many of you religious scholars also with senior status, like senior ones, have gone have thought that this religion is for the terrorists, for this and that, right? See, even Allah, oh my God, and do not say I'm your overlord and dictator, yeah? How Allah made Prophet Muhammad our overlord, your overlord and dictator. And that you should therefore, whoever doesn't believe in Allah and the Messenger of Allah, what happens to them? Allah sends curses and this and that. And that you should therefore bow to my commands. So that will corrupt your heart. Weak commands, bow to, yes, that will corrupt your heart, right? Weaken your faith in religion. Bow to my commands. Well, Allah and the Messenger also commands, like Khalil Andani has written. Hello. Ismailis, do you believe in this letter to be genuine? Where is it? Dr. Khalil Andani, Ya Muhammad, Ya Ali, Istighatha in Islamic thought and practice. I have to search for it, sorry. So, what's the point before I forget? Right? Prophet Muhammad, Ahlul Bayt and Saints, devotional Muslim practice. You see the command of Allah. Where does he say the command of Allah and his messenger, Prophet Muhammad, should be obeyed? So that's a way of like saying prophets, imams, saints. There, Imam Ali says, you'll be corrupted if you bow to my commands, right? Oh, trying to find that. Am I holding this in my hand? Can you see this? Is it seeable, readable? Shia Muslims, both 12 and Ismaili, number of Sunnah. Okay. Weird, my efforts have been hindered. Help me, O Messenger of God. After invoking the Messenger of God for help 1,350 times, Al Nabahani reported that his problem was solved. I sought assistance. What about the command? Where's the command of Allah? Before I forget. Um, he's talking about all these religious scholars and she's scholarly istighatha doing and Sunni and the prayers. See, Imam Ali is going against this religion, Islam. This I'll respect, approve. This is those who have sought help, Muslim religious scholars even, and Sahabas and all. Scriptural, yeah, I think it's here somewhere. Which chapter though? The idea that God governs, provides for his creation, revives angels, prophets, Quran, intermediary figures, Prophet Muhammad. Quranic worldviews that the Prophet Muhammad himself, Muhammad mediates God's authority and various divine actions. The phrase God and his messenger appears as the subject of singular authority and religious faith in numerous verses. Obedience to the Prophet equals obedience to God. So for he's given all the, if you can, I'm not going to read out the numbers and all this of the surah and the ayats. Allegiance to Muhammad equals allegiance to God. Surah 48 ayat, this one, Surah Fatah ayat 10. You see? Muhammad's throwing is equated to God's throwing. Surah Anfal ayat 17. Okay, I'm reading it out. Decrees are decided by God and his messenger. Decree, like decrees are decided, it's like a command, and then you can't go against this decree once Allah and the messenger have decided for you. Surah 33 at 26, right? So with Allah, who are you bowing down to? The command of whom? The messenger of Allah you are bowing down to, right? Because it's a decree, it's a command. Decree in the form of a command, right? Or a command in the form of decree, a decree, right? See this. So look at this. God and his messengers, decrees are decided. And once a decree has been decided, it's a form of a command to the Muslims. They have to obey. Hello, Shias. So, back to, let's bring this forward. Because I don't want to go back and forth on it. Ismailis, come, please see this. Help me, help me, help me. Adrikni, adrikni, adrikni. Dua, calling you Nida, Nada. Huh. Ya Muhammad, oh, Ya Ali, oh, Ya Ali, oh, ya Ismailis, come. Oh, here it is. Look at this. Bow to, and that you should do not say, I am your overlord. Even not Lord, but overlord. Equates to Lord and dictator. And that you should. So means you shouldn't. So that you shouldn't therefore bow, and that you should therefore, meaning if you take me as an overlord or dictator, that you should bow to my commands. Bow to my commands. Ooh. Imam Ali? Did Imam Ali know the Quran? Sorry, I have to put it this way, taunting. I'm like, sorry about this. Did Imam Ali really? That means you have to bow to the command, not the person even. Imam Ali is saying here, therefore bow to my commands, not me, but my commands, meaning obey my commands. Why do you have to obey Allah and His Messenger's command? Decree, as in a decree form. So, Dr. Khalil Andani has given Surah 33, ayat. Ooh, look what I'm finding in this way with the help of Dr. Khalil Andani and Ismaili. Work on this. I mean, going against it. And do not, and not is it for a believing man, not a believing woman, when Allah has decided, right? Allah has decided, and His messenger. Now, Dr. Khalid, now this helps for the Ismailis also. A matter, amra, meaning a decree. That, ooh, right? That should be there should be for them any choice about their affair, and whoever disobeys Allah and His Messenger certainly has strayed into error clear, mubin, the lawless, the lawlan. Sorry for your ears, I didn't warn you. I apologize for that. It was quite loud. I apologize greatly. The lawlan has strayed into error clear, mubin. So the point here is, why am I stuck on this? I have to go back. Is it too hard for me still? Is to help the Ismailis also see? Dr. Khalil Andani, would he be here? Would my message reach him? Oh my God, meaning bow to, meaning obeying is bowing to the command. It's the same, right? If you bow to someone's command, overlord. What Imam Ali is, I can't complete the sentence. I'm like, I can't believe this. Oh. So thank you, God. Thank you, whoever is responsible for this, to guide you to the right, to the straight path, away from this religion. even the Ismailis. I'm honored to save these great Ismailis, human beings, made, I mean, murids of Imam. And I loved His Highness Akhan the Fourth. Oh, okay. What am I searching? What are we to do now? We've got to save all the Muslims. And my channel is very small. So those eloquent ones, please spread it around in your own words and ways eloquently. And please don't do this. How am I to reach Faris Al Hamadi? I don't want to comment on this channel. You see. It's a long, I have to show it like this. You see how I come to things. So I wasn't prepared for this, like that, in this way. That I would go to Malik Ashtar, Imam Ali's letter to Malik Ashtar. I wasn't prepared. That's why I don't do interviews and all that. I never, this is like a miracle, stumbling on things. So it's, children are still playing. It's 9:34 p.m. here outside. Can you hear this? The children, can you hear my? We've got to save all the Muslims. Oh my God. Please don't to blame the Khawarij like Faris al Hamadi. And he said, judge for yourself. So you see, it, okay, so I went and I found Khawarij. Who are they? See, they split from Imam Ali. Like we're told they were rebels and, criminals and all this. Rebels, especially rebels who went against Imam Ali. So I only had to search like this. AI gave me what, and I know the background, but I'm not eloquent in all that. So, and refreshers, like I forget, okay, Khawarij are those who split from Imam Ali. Now I'll have to watch his whole video. See, I have been with such great news here that in UAE you can change first. Jasim, brother, Kuwaiti, who is with Emarat, right? And he told us that now we can even say that, go to the government and say, please we've changed our religion, please change this. I'm no more a Muslim. Islam is no more my religion. They'll say, okay, we'll change it. Just be loyal to the country. They're not going to harm you. They're not going to do anything. No death penalty, no imprisonment, nothing for changing your religion. Jasim, thanks to Jasim on Goldie Ghamari's channel here, Genocide in Sudan. Then Amjad Taha. Then today, His Excellency Ali, UAE official, His Excellency Dr. Ali Al Noaimi. Peace is irreversible. Global Perspectives, JNS TV. I felt like throwing up. I was like, oh, I had to lie down. And if I got up, I might, because I'm not feeling well. So, a lot like this joy that is like Bibi Sarah or Abraham's wife. It to myself, oh, what's happened here? We are free. They want, UAE wants freedom of religion. This is amazing news. I want to celebrate, but my health doesn't allow me, and I can't take too many emotions. And it's like I could throw up, too overwhelmed. So I think I need to rest. Although I did Let's Dance then. Ending scene of Footloose. And this was when I was separated from my teacher, Almost Paradise. You know, we used to go to Alliance Francaise, my friends, my friend and her friends who became my friends in the car, and I would play this. And these my friend, childhood friend, and her friends had to listen to this. And I'm crying inside, in Karachi, going to Alliance Francaise for classes, courses, French, learning French. Almost Paradise. And I watched this movie. You know, David danced. Who David? David. So here, let me show you what I want to share something apart from this a little bit. Footloose movie quotes. So IMDb. Ren addressing the town council, reading from his notes in the Bible. From the oldest of times, people danced for a number of reasons. They danced in prayer, or so that their crops would be plentiful, or so their hunt would be good. And they danced to stay physically fit and show their community spirit. And they danced to celebrate. And that is the dancing we're talking about. Aren't we told in Psalm 149, praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song, let them praise his name in the dance. And it was King David, who we read about in Samuel. And what did David do? What did David do? Paging frantically through Bible. Ren says again, what did David do? Audience laughs. Ren again, David danced before the Lord with all his might, leaping and dancing before the Lord. Smacks table in front of Reverend Moore. Ren leaping and dancing, stands up straight. Ren says, Ecclesiastes assures us that there is a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to laugh and a time to weep, a time to mourn, and there is a time to dance. And there was a time for this law, but no more, but not anymore. See, this is our time to dance. It is a way of celebrating life. And shall I add, freedom? Not to like freedom to hurt people or what, as long as you don't encroach upon another person's freedom, that kind of freedom. It's the way it was in the beginning. It's the way it's always been. It's the way it should be now. Okay, so David danced. Celebration. Okay, back to, let's see. Yeah, so this Allah is a terrorist himself, right? Creating jinn and mankind. But this is not like, but he's more unjust. What is he? As a maker, as a producer, this Allah, terrible. Anyways, here I was trying to say moderate Muslims. If you want to stay moderate Muslims, help. We need to finish this killing. What is happening in Sudan is another humanitarian genocide crisis. Christians, minorities in Sudan. In Nigeria, Christians, genocide on Christians, right? So we've got to stop this, right? Who can come up with a solution? Who? So I have something to celebrate, but can I fully with all my heart? I have to mourn for those in Sudan, in Nigeria, Christians. Innocent civilians are being killed. Goldie said, right? Goldie Hamari also told Johnson. What is there a solution? Seems to be no solution to this. Now you see what's happened on YouTube. I found out through 2C TV also. What has happened? The Muslim Brotherhood, what, has taken Sweden? Excuse me, has also taken Sweden. Now I have a healer online on YouTube live. Yeah, 2C TV live. Muslim Brotherhood takeover of Sweden. $100 million. No, Swedish funds missing. $100 million Swedish funds missing. Stolen 1 day ago. A day ago. Oh my God. Let me just a little bit um, celebrate. It's a mixed feeling, really. What is this? So every dying, finding this. This is like, yeah. There's a Swedish witch. He's a healer, actually. They used to kill witches. They were good. They were healers in other ways, like maybe Greek, through this Greek pagan or the pantheism. They were healers and all this. In Christianity and all Judaism, Moses is there. When burn them at the stake, witches. And the Bible says Jezebel spirit. What? I couldn't watch this whole thing. A little bit was enough. See, I'm not, but you know what I mean? The rise of the Muslim Brotherhood in Europe and North America. You see, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah, the Foreign Minister of UAE, Abu Dhabi, in Abu Dhabi. He warned the Western, Europe, all this. And oh my God, the Intrinsic Report channel. What lefties get wrong. The rise of the Muslim Brotherhood in Europe and North America. One, this is I24 News English channel. How the Muslim Brotherhood built a media empire. 3 weeks ago, Congresswoman wants to label. I hope this the label they should get already by the UAE. They've got this label terrorists, but now the Muslim Brotherhood as foreign terrorist organization. Congresswoman. ABC News 4 channel. UAE analyst warns Muslim Brotherhood's quiet rise in Ireland also. Oh, I didn't see this 3 months ago, or have I? Jalen or Jalen? Oh, sorry, it's J. Allen speaks. Islamist movement here. Muslim Brotherhood are a threat to national cohesion, says a French report. France 24 English. Oh my God, I can't, like, how can you people get up? I shared this and, because I want to share this like on my profile. How many, there are others, not only my family members, friends who are on my profile, but I shared publicly so that the people who are following me should know about this and something should be done about this. But all I can see for some years now is just share this news, right? About narcissism, the history of Muslim Brotherhood uncensored, world at war. Oh my God, we are in trouble. The Muslim Brotherhood, Act for America, Bridget. There we go. Oh, just 6 months ago. This is what the UAE for Sheikh Abdullah, Foreign Minister Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan had warned them, Europeans, many years back. The growing threat of radical Islam, now live. You can go to Goldie Ghamari's channel, and I should also go there. I have to go, yeah. So thank you for your time and attention. I'll be talking much on this now, if I can, or showing you the videos there are and the live streams there are. So I'm going triggernometry, triggernometry. Ayan Hirsi Ali. So I'm going, and thank you for your time and attention. Really appreciate it. And then I'll continue later. Yeah, I had put the notification on. Yeah, I have to go for this live stream. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Really appreciate it. Forgive me for becoming too. I hope I don't sound rude or anything like that, right? Didn't mean to, but if disrespectful, I apologize.
We'll be back. Until then, thank you so much.
I leave you with the best, wishing the best for your most beautiful life, peaceful, progressive, and, humanity, safety, protection for you all, for your children, for your family members. Those supporting me, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. And UAE, salutations and ending. Amazing work. It's like I don't know what to say about that. Salutations. God bless much. UAE always. I wish you the best, the most beautiful life. I cannot say how grateful I am for this, and so I wish all you countries follow UAE. Brilliant, awesome, wonderful. I have no word. What am I doing? Okay, I need to close this. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I cannot thank you enough. I wish peace and prosperity and UAE. I mean, why would this Pakistani even against His Highness? So my life. If ever, you know, if God, we say that, may God give this stopping me. May God give His Highness. Also, Hazrat Khizr came, and it's a long story, but it could be even Narayan. And he calmed me down. He took away my worry. He pacified me that the sheikhs are safe, but the world is not. So imagine me getting so worried about Amjad Taha or, Emirati, Loei Al Sharif, Saudi, but with UAE, Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much. So many, Bahrain, Kuwait, Kuwait, Jassim, thank you so much. So happy to know that you are with UAE. Kuwait is with UAE. Bahrain is too. And so, India, thank you for helping. And, all this UAE, Pakistan, wish to one day thank you. So, safety, what Baba Zayed has done in Rahim Yar Khan, can you? I didn't even know Rahim Yar Khan existed, being brought up most of my life in Pakistan, right? A hospital Baba Zayed made and a university in Rahim Yar Khan. How did he know that there's a Rahim Yar Khan in Pakistan? So, this, and just a minute. Oh, I have to go after the live stream. Sorry. Yeah, I have to. Okay, so there's so much in my heart, and I wish you all the best. Safety, protection. Muslim, it's really terrible. Anyways, let us live in the moment then, and just take a moment at a time. Okay. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time and attention. Also, those who will come later and watch this. 1 hour, 52 minutes. Thank you so much.